All right, y'all, I'm back. So today is the repair this dashboard day for the 94 Caprice. All right, over here, I already got all the supplies these I believe I'm gonna need. Uh, the fleece, the mats, some resin, and some body filler. Got me some paint for the edges and some glue, some adhesive. So we're gonna see if we can get this on here today. I ain't got nothing else to do, and it need to be done. So it's January the 19th, and this is how we looking at Cincinnati at 10 o'clock, y'all. So we're gonna see what we can do with this today, and try to get this dashboard done today. I'll get back with you in a minute when I get ready to get things going. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back. Midwest Dave. So today, we're going to be doing this dashboard. So first part I want to do is take this paint right here. It's fluorescent green. And I want to go around all my little edges right here. So when I get this sanding down, I better get to this level and I'll be able to see it where I got to stop at so this thing will fit back up in the car. So I'm going to apply this like this, get it real good and greened up. You know what I'm saying? Got to do a lot of shaking. My can locking up on me. But anyway, when I get that done, I'll turn you back on and we'll apply the fleece with the adhesive. So there you have it. Be back in a minute. Give me a little time. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back. Had to run to the store again and grab some more paint because the first one locked up on me. So like I said, we're going to go around this whole thing with the green fluorescent paint. So we better get down to the edges, so I better get this thing back up in the car. So I'm just going to spray it down like this. I don't care about no runs, none of that. I just want to get these edges done so I'll be able to see what I'm doing when it's time to put this thing back. So just simple, just like that. Make sure I get up underneath here, get inside this vent, up underneath here. Up, knock something down. All right. This looks pretty good right here. So just want to get these little knobs up in here. Yeah. I think that should do it. Okay. Make sure I get this right here. That's all I wanted to do. Make sure I be able to get back down when I to the level it's supposed to be when after I put this fleece and fiberglass on. So next, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and set this fleece where I need it to be. I had to stitch this one up again too, y'all. Use some old fleece that I had before. So we're gonna get this on here, get it set. And I'm gonna turn you back on when I get that where I want it. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back again real quick. So I'm about to spray this adhesive on here, right here. And I'm gonna fold this back and lock this in so when I get to pulling on the other side, I get it nice and tight. So we're gonna do this like this. Just spray the adhesive everywhere it need to be. Spray it up on the fleece. Spray it down here. That should do it. Now I'm just gonna pull this back. Try to get this as smooth as possible, get these little lines out. Glue kind of hard, pretty quick. All right, so I got that looking pretty good right there where I sprayed the adhesive. So got most of my lines out. It really ain't gonna matter. I can deal with that. So now I'm gonna come back to the other end. Yep. Try to get this straight so I won't have no lines. All right, I'm starting to see adhesive now, so. All right, so I'm gonna do the same process, but I'm gonna work my way down and get this thing flat and even with no lines as possible. So I'm not gonna do all that on the video. I'll turn you back on when I get it flat and adhesive down with the glue. All right, bye for now. Okay, y'all, I'm back real quick. So as you can see, I got the fleece laid down pretty tight. So my next thing to do is flip it over and tuck everything where I need everything to be. So I'm about to tuck and cut some of this overlay off. So just wanted to give you an update on how that look. Turn you back on after I get it tucked and clipped for the next process, or what I want to show you what it needs to be done. Bye for now. All right, y'all, so I'm back. So just to give you a quick look on how I tuck this, and I still use adhesive right here to tuck it and fold it over, so it was nice and glued, so everything could be tight. So when I put the rondo on, it won't fold on me. But I also had to use the staple gun in a couple of areas, like right here and right here where it wasn't holding. So I just used the staple gun in them areas. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on how that looked. All you got to do is pull it, spray it again, and flatten it down. Then I cut off the excess fleece just to get it a little neat and tight the way I want it. But all that, you ain't gonna never see it once your project is done. But I'm probably in this video come back to it and show you how it look after I cut it all the way out. After I get everything, all the fiberglass mats and the rondo and the bondo on there. So just giving you a short, quick update on how that look. Easy peasy, having fun as I go. We're gonna see how this thing turn out. Bye for now. Okay, y'all, I'm back again real quick. All right, so I'm about to apply this resin right here. You can see about how much I got in the cup. I used about 60 drops of hardener. I think I might have used more than I should, but like I said, I don't have a measuring cup. From experience of doing my back doors and my front doors and the back deck, I always put more harder than necessary because I be wanting to try to get it dry quick. But and read the instructions on how to do that the proper way. I'm just doing me. So before I resin this thing down, I'm gonna show y'all that I did go around these edges right here where I didn't want the fleece to come up, where the groove is for it to go back up in the car, and over here where the vent is on the sides of this 94 dashboard. And also the centerpiece right here, I stapled that down as well. So after I resin it down and then harden up, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them areas out. so it'd be easier as the process going on layering fiberglass mats and this, that, and the third on here. So I just wanted to show y'all that I did do that part of the process. I wish I could show y'all more on camera, but I'm only one-handed, and so I'm gonna get this resin on here. All you do is dab it and just paint it on. Paint it on like that. So I'm gonna do a section at a time, and I'm not gonna do that on camera, but I just wanted to show y'all that's where I'm at with this. So let me get this on here, then I'll turn y'all back on. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. So another little update to show y'all how this came out after I resined it down. I believe I used 4 cups of what I showed you at the beginning of this part where I was resining down with the cup, the green cup. I used 4 of them and got it done. But the way I did it this time was the first cup, I went around all my edges with the first cup real good. So it'll hold down so it won't be pulling up or nothing like that. So then the second cup, I made it from about here to about here. And then the other 2 cups, I went ahead and finished it all the way out. And then I tried to swipe some of the areas that it was thin with. But I only used 4 cups. So that's how that's looking right now. I'm gonna let this dry. Then it'll be ready for the mats. Right here. Use the mats I'll be using. Fiberglass mats. So we're gonna see how this thing come out. So that's how it's looking. See you when I get ready to apply this. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. I just wanted to show y'all how this look after I got it cut out. As you can see my green. So I might hit that one more again for the next process, but I see pretty much all the green that I wanted to see. I still haven't cut it off this back. I think I ought to though, y'all, just to get down to the green. I don't know, I gotta think about that one. I'll let you know in the next video. But I got all the parts cut out. That's how that's looking. Like I said, you can see my green right there. See my green right here too. I like that because that's what I needed. So, like I said, I made a mistake and said this is fiberglass matte. It's cloth. This how it looks. So we're getting ready to apply that. I don't know how I'm gonna lay it though, but when I get it laid and cut out the way I want it, I'm gonna come back and show you how it look before I resin it down. Also, this is the cutter that I used. It's made by Tool Shop. Really, man, I'm glad I got this. I got into some trouble before when I was doing my doors because I forgot to fold the mats. So I had to use this. I went and bought this to fix my mistake, and ever since then that's my thing right there. I really like using this. This get me out of a whole lot of trouble right here. So that's my favorite tool right there. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Come back after I get some of this fiberglass cloth cut out, and we're gonna go from there. All right, bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back. Let me get y'all updated. Sorry I ain't doing a lot of this stuff on camera, but I'm gonna do the best I can to keep you updated. I keep telling you what I'm doing every time I move to the next step. So I just applied this fiberglass cloth. I got it cut down everywhere where I want it. I'm gonna leave this like this for now. I don't think I'm gonna need no cloth right there because that's an area that you never gonna see. And just putting cloth on it and bondo and rondo on it is just gonna make my job more harder. But I'm gonna make sure it's right before I finish this process. So I just wanted to show y'all how this is looking, how I got everything laid out the way I want it. I also use the adhesive to spray this down. I sprayed it down. I did the same process I did with the fiberglass. I mean, with the fleece. When I first laid the fleece and I used the adhesive. So I did that because I didn't want this thing to move when I get the rondoing it down. And I also believe it's gonna cut down on my air holes when I start applying my resin. So I'm about to resin this thing down and we're gonna move on to the next step. Like I said, this is the resin I'm using right here. So I'm gonna use this in my same old green cups. And we're gonna get this thing done today. So we moving right along. This is how it's looking. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. Just another little updated, one more again. Got a few more to go before we get this process done. As you can see, I got the resin laid down. Got it everywhere I want it. I didn't have that many bubble holes, but whatever I do have, when I get the sanding, I get them out and I have to fill that with filler. This filler right here. So we're gonna see how this look. I still after this dries, then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna cut this area out, and I'm gonna cut around it, all the way around it, get it neat, cleaned up. You know. Every time you lay something, or every time I lay something, I'm going to clean it up so it'll make my process easier. Instead of having a whole bunch of stuff on here and then have to clean it up. Like, it's harder. I learned my lesson with that when I first bought that cutter. So this is how we looking. So the next step is, like I said, get this cut out and sand it down, and I'm apply some filler. So that's how we looking, y'all. Until next time, bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back. So as you can see, the resin done dried. So I got a few air pockets and holes. This is one big one right here. I didn't get a chance to cut out. I just now seen it. But I got to cut that out and fill that in with filler and wherever else. I haven't sanded it down yet because I told y'all that when it's dried that I was gonna go around and cut everything out. So as you can see, I'm down to the green. I cut it all the way out, all the way around. I even got my vents back up in there, so I gotta mask these vents up and clean this process up right here. So I got it all the way down. There go the green, so this thing gonna make sure it slide back up. It's so brittle, this right here done fell off, but I ain't worried about it. You'll never see it. So same thing on this side. Got it cleaned up pretty good. So so the next process is I'm gonna sand this down, cut this air pocket out, sand it down and see wherever else I got any air pockets, because I can't really see everything. And we're gonna go from there. Once I get it sanded down, use some of that filler over there where I need to use it, then I'm gonna lay the rondo. So the next process when I turn this camera back on is I'm gonna show y'all how it look with it sanded down pretty smooth. And I'm going ahead and patch some of the holes with the filler. So, cause I got air pockets in a few little places, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna come out. So it came out pretty good. Got everything cut out like I said. So this is how it's looking. Still in the ugly stages, but at least I got my vents back up in there, cleaned that up. Just gotta clean it up, round it off a lot better, make it a lot neater. So I'm happy them went back in place. If it weren't for that green spray I put down, I would have never got them back up in there. I would never knew where to go. But when I was cutting it and I seen the green, I was like, yeah, I'm there. So that's why I did that earlier, just for that purpose, so this thing can go back up in the car, and so I can get my vents back in there, and wherever, and this vent cover right here. So that's how we looking. Turn you back on once I get this thing knocked down with the sander. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back. So, as you can see, this is how I look after I knocked it down with my sander right here. I use 80, and I try to keep it flat as possible to try to get all these little potholes out and whatever. So, that's what I did. That's what you see. Everything coming along. I went back underneath here and cut out some more, some of my spots that needed to be cut out. And I also test fitted this to see, to make sure I'm going in the right direction. So I'm gonna try to show y'all how I test fitted it real quick. So I got my clip here at the house. So everything lining up. Boom. Just like that, clean. So that lip go in there a little bit. That's line. Look at that, y'all. Booyah. This one needs to be cleaned up. And that edge over there need to be cleaned up. I want everything to line up perfect. So I got more work than I thought I was gonna have cut out for me. But I'm pretty happy with that, the way that looks, because I already know that I got a lot of work ahead of me. Look at that, Ray. I gotta tighten that up, bring that down. But it might go up a little bit. I'm trying to hold it with one hand. So there you go. Look at that. All right, so it's lining up pretty good, y'all. Make sure you test fit anything you working on, like them doors, dashboard, back deck. I always show y'all this video and the last video, I showed y'all test fit. I ain't too concerned about getting this thing back up in there, but I'm gonna still take it back to the house and make sure this part fit up in there good, because this part is good. It's all the way down to the green. So I just want to make sure I test fit that part and the second part right here when I get back to the house. So I think I'm gonna do that after I lay some filler. And that's my next process. I'm getting ready to lay some filler now. Got that hole up out of there, y'all. Got a whole bunch of little potholes. So I'm gonna lay me a thin layer of filler before I lay the rondo. Bye for now. All right, y'all, back again. So just giving y'all a little update and show y'all how this filler look. It just looks skim coat over the top, basically. I left this area alone because I got a lot of doctoring to do over here where the vent at. I got to figure something on how to do that. And I also didn't really worry about this edge right here, because once I feather edge it in and get this part right here smooth, whatever, when I use the rondo, I can go over these other areas extra thick so I can get my shape and my form the way I want it. And I ran out of filler with that little thing I bought. I need to go buy another one so I can do the rondo. But this edge over here where I showed y'all when I test fitted it, I didn't even have enough to fix that. So I'm about to got a lot of little doctoring to do. But this is wet, so I'm gonna let this dry before I knock it back down. Then we'll talk about the next step after I get that done. After this dry, I'll come back on here and we'll talk about the next step that I'm gonna do before I do it. Just wanted to show y'all that. Try to keep you updated on how this thing coming along. And that's it for right now. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. So everything's dry. As you can see, I got my stuff sitting up on top of it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is break it down with this sander right here. Unfortunately, I ran out of my 80 grit and I only got this 220. So it's gonna take me a little longer time to get it down. Really, all I want to do is get the rough edges down, so when I block it with this 180, it don't be tearing my paper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this to get all the rough areas out, smooth as possible before I start blocking. And before I start blocking, I'm gonna spray this gag coat on it. I like putting gag coat on my filler instead of on top of my primer, just to see where I'm going with it. So that's what I like to do. So I'm a gag coat to see how where I'm going with it, and there you have it. So after I use this weak 220, I'm gonna use this 180 with the block after I gag coat it. So there you got it. So I'll turn you back on. I guess after I get the gag coat on, before I start blocking. Bye for now. All right, y'all. I'm back just to give you a quick look of this gag coat I just put on top of this filler. I know a lot of guys probably don't do it like that, but I'm doing it like that because I still got to lay rondo, and I just want to see what I'm working with, doing it this way. Like, so it worked for me when I did the back deck. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work for me on this dashboard top right here. So I just wanted to show you that. So the next process I'm gonna do after this, after I sand this down, I'm gonna wait about 15, 25 minutes, make sure this is good and dry. It's dry now, but I'm gonna make sure it's all the way dry so it won't be peeling when I sand it. But the next step after this, I'm gonna put the rondo on and put the rondo on and let that dry up, and we'll see where we're going from there. But the next step after this is put the rondo fellas on. So I'll probably show you in that video how to do the rondo. I didn't show y'all how to do the rondo on the deck, but I think I'm gonna show y'all how to do it the proper way, the real way of the rondo when I get ready for the rondo on the next video, y'all. So bear with me, trying to get this done, and there you have it. All right, y'all, I'm back. Another little update. So this is how it's looking after I knocked down the gag coat out on top of the filler. So the brown spots is low, and you can see the filler that's still high. So I'm looking real good. I like how that's looking right there. So I'm gonna clean my mess up around here, put stuff back in order. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna apply the rondo. But before we apply the rondo, I'm gonna show you how to make the rondo. So I'm gonna do that. Go ahead and do that for y'all in this video. So let me explain a little bit thing about the rondo. It's a paintable filler. So you paint it on with a brush. I think I showed y'all that part when I did my back deck. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you mix it up in the next video. So, but anyway, when you paint it on, the filler swells. So it's gonna fill in all these little potholes, all of where you see brown at where it's low. It's gonna fill all that in, and it's easier to manage than just putting another coat or skim coat of the fiberglass down. The filler, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, so when I turn you back on, I'm gonna show you how to make the rondo, and we're gonna apply it. So there you have it. That's how this is looking right now, y'all. Still in the ugly stages, but we're gonna get it done. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back. So, like I said, when I came back on, I was going to show y'all the best I could on how to make the rondo that's going on next on the dashboard. So, I got me a measuring cup this time. And what I was told and what I was turned off a sprayway, like I always put the, you want to put as much as you think you're going to need to use on your first application, like, so that right there, that's about, that's about 4 ounces. So on the resin, in your hardener. So you would use for every ounce 10 drops. So I'm about to take this thing up to about, well, you want to, I really don't know how much resin I'm going to use because when you get to mixing it, you got to feel for how thick or how wet you want your rondo to be. So I think I'm going to go with an ounce and see what that do. That's about a half an ounce. So I'm gonna mix that, see how it feel. See, it's running now. So I'm gonna put about another half an ounce in it. Cause I want it wetter than that. So that's about an ounce of resin to 2 ounces of filler. I think I can work with that. I think I'm gonna put another little half ounce of resin. So that'll be a whole ounce and a half. Cause I want it a little wet so I can spread it real easy and make it a little thin. So I think that's what I'm. That's nice and wet for it. That's how I want mine. So I'm gonna just say about an ounce and a half, 2 ounces. All right, so now with the hardener, so I'm gonna just say 2 ounces. That's 10 drops of the clear hardener for the resin. I mean that'd be 20 drops. So because it's about 2 ounces. Let's say 2 ounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit extra in mine because I wanted to dry faster. So I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of something in there. Not much more though. So I added about 10 more extra drops. Now the filler hardener. You just want, you know how you usually do filler when you put it on your pad or whatever you're using. You put a nice little chunk on there. You gotta slip it because the resin was stripping on there. So that's what I do. I just squirt something in there. Mix that up real good. So all the color's good and light blue now. It's running. All right, so Let me see if I can take you over here to the dashboard. Show you how easy this stuff goes on. Got me, I'm supposed to have a chip brush, but I ran out of brushes, so I just grabbed this. I'm always running out of stuff, but I do the best I can do. So you just dip it. I'm gonna start over here on this end right here. And you can paint it on real easy. Just like that. Now this stuff is gonna swell too. So that's what I really like about it. It swells, it goes into your little potholes, wherever you got potholes at. And it swells, it does a good job of swelling up. So that's how that works, y'all. That's Rondo. Paintable filler is all it is. You just paint it on. It's already swelling. So I'm not gonna bore y'all with trying to do this whole thing. Just wanted to show y'all how that worked. And get back with you. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. So this how I look with the Rondo on there, y'all. Nice and swelling up. Still a hot mess right now, but when I sand him down, we're gonna see what we working with. Had to do my vents over. I might have got a lot of work to do with them vents, but I'm gonna get it done. I really ain't really worried about this part right here because you'll never see this, but I'm gonna clean it up anyway. Same thing with up underneath here, so I still got a lot of work to do when it comes to fitting it. But the main thing I'm trying to do today is get this smoothed out, and I wanted to get this Rondo on here. So once I get that smoothed out, then I'm gonna flip it over and start working on the fit. Get my vents together. I had to mask the vents up to put them off in there. So then let it dry a little bit, then pull them back out. So we're gonna see how that come out. So there you have it. That's how that's looking with the Rondo on there, y'all. Sorry about the video. I thought it was gonna be I thought I had the phone angled so you can see me painting it on, but I failed on that. Learning as I go, having fun as I go, but doing the best I can. So this how it look, y'all. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. So it's the next morning. The stuff done dried real good. I already knocked it down with my sander using 80 grit just to get on the top of the surface. So now I'm gonna gag coat this right here, this Rondo, just because I want to be careful. I don't want to go down too far. So that's the reason why I'm gag coating it, so I can be able to see how much needs to be sanded off. And I'm gonna do that with this block hand sanding with 180. So I'm gonna go ahead and gag coat this like this. So when I'm sanding, when I don't see no more black, I know I'm good. So that's how we're gonna do that. Just like that. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I'll turn you back on once it's blocked down. See how smooth and how much spot putty I might have to put on here. Hopefully not too much, but I know it's gonna be some. So I'm gonna let that dry and turn y'all back on after I finish gag coating the rest of it. Bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back again real quick. So on the last video, I hit this with some black gag coat. So all the black marks you see, them are low areas. Everything is high, and most of it is still the Rondo. Except right here, I got real down low to the Bondo, so I guess it was high. So I ain't gonna worry about that. Here go another area right here, if y'all can see that on camera. In certain areas, I even got all the way down to the Rondo, so I'm not gonna worry about them. I believe that'd be feathered is out, but I am about to go put a skim coat of filler in these dark areas. So that's how that's looking. I'm kind of disappointed. The Rondo didn't come through for me. Well, kind of, sort of. But I thought it was going to be better this. I wasn't expecting so many spots. And there you have it. So let me put the filler in these little spots and sand them down, and we'll go from there. Turn you back on when I get that done. Bye for now. All right, y'all. I'm back real quick. Just another quick update. So this is the primer. I just laid some primer. I had to block it 4 times with the gag coat to get it flat. So I forgot to jump on there and do a video and show y'all that. But the primer is for to look for all your imperfections like this. This slit right here, that's where my seam was. And little stuff like this. I got about 20 of them, but they ain't that bad. Yeah, but they're going to line right there. So that's on one side. This side looking pretty good. That's some trash. Yep. So next step is to put this spot putty on here. Just a little bit. I might use some filler to fill that because that's kind of deep. You don't want to use this filler on nothing deep. It'll come right back out. And the same thing with this one right here. Probably a little bit of filler. But the rest of this one right here, the rest of them is going to be, I'm going to use this spot putty right here. And once I get that done and sand that, it'll be time to paint. So that'll probably be the next time I turn you on, the next time after I sand the spot putty on. But you'll be able to see it because it's brown. Then I'm going to hit it with one more coat of primer. Then I'm going to paint it. So then I'm gonna clean up the bottom. So I'm not gonna do none of that on camera. It's pretty clean down there, but there's still some little things I can do to improve it. So there you have it. Still gotta clean this up and put my vent in there. So I'm gonna just do the spot putty part, paint it, and that'll be it. So until next time, bye for now. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. So this is how it's looking with the spot putty on there. So I got one more video. I'm going ahead and primer him up and get him ready for the next step. The next step is not going to be on the video. The next step is going to be on the doors, the back deck, and this dashboard. That's going to be a whole nother video. But I got one more video after this. I'm going to show you the finished product. Well, almost finished product, but I'm done fabricating this. So there you have it. That's how that's looking. Turn you back on once I get the primer on. I also had I went ahead and used some spot putty over this about 3 times and went and packed it in. So that's looking good. That was the last application right there. So that's how it's looking. Bye for now. All right, y'all. This is 3 coats of gray primer. I'm not done yet with this project, but I'm done with this video. So this is how it's looking. It's still wet. This is how it came out, y'all. Still got one more process for the doors, back deck, and the dashboard to go. That'll be a totally different video. Got a few imperfections, but I'm gonna knock them out. But I'm done with this video. Just wanted to show y'all how this looked. So there you have it. Bye for now till next time. Like, comment, and subscribe for me. And tell me all my mistakes and tell me how you can help me out on my next part of my project. Thank you and bye for now.